And finally, this is the moment I've been waiting months for. Got a big food shop to do. So let's go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the current physique. So yes, today, ladies and gents, is refeed day and we're working with, I'm just going to let this sink in for a minute, 500 grams of carbs today. So yesterday, or for the past week or so, I've literally been working with 100 grams of carb a day. Today we're doing 5 times that with 500 grams of carbs. Let's carb up. So we're working with 500 grams of carbs, 180 grams of protein and 50 grams of fat. I'm just going to meal prep a load of food up now because obviously I'm going to be at work all day. So I'm going to meal prep potatoes and chicken. 3 big meals to get me through the day. This morning we're going to be having a big bowl of oats with some rice cakes, which is going to be fantastic. Later on, we've got some exciting food. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Oh wow, 900 grams of white potatoes. This is everything. Well, this is actually 3 meals worth of food that I'm going to be consuming today. Today is going to be a good day. That is a lot of potatoes. Life is fantastic. So meal number 1 of the day is 70 grams of oats. We've got 20 grams of dark chocolate, 90% dark chocolate. We've then got 6 rice cakes. Fantastic. 30 grams of jam, 30 grams of whey. Macros of the meal is 38 grams of protein, 100 grams of carbs and 20 grams of fat. So fantastic stuff. This looks amazing. Not a huge fan of dark chocolate, but looks good. Quick taste test. It's looking a bit bitty, which is not ideal. It's good. Subtle taste of dark chocolate, so I didn't put too much in. Frozen raspberries are good, but it is bitty. The protein is not mixed very well at all, which is my fault, but yeah, not too bad. And that is it, ladies and gents. 3 meals all prepped up. So in each tub we have 100 grams of chicken, 300 grams of potatoes and a little bit of broccoli in there. So I'm going to spread these out probably 2–2.5 hours between each other. And yeah, I'm very excited for these potatoes. There's a lot of them. A little bit seasoning of Cajun on there, a little bit of salt as well. And also going to be trying to drink a lot of water today, 750 millilitres roughly with each meal, which will be fantastic. And I need to rush off to work because I'm a little bit late for cooking this food. Let's go. I almost forgot about my 6 rice cakes. 6. We got the Kalo organic, lightly salted. Meal number 2 of the day, consuming at 25 past 11. Just have a quick potato. That's good. Nice and soft. I genuinely forgot how good carbs tasted. That was beautiful, that was spot on. Washing it down with a bit of water as well. Life is good. Life is fantastic. Let's work. Here you go. Microwave. Clock. Having a mare. How to do it? Bingo. You know the drill. Again, 300 grams of potatoes, 100 grams of chicken, bit of broccoli, a bit of peppers in there. Lovely jubbly. And just so you guys can experience this with me, we have ourselves a potato. Just as good as earlier. Yummy. Fantastico. Bada beam, bada boom. Pre-workout meal, consuming exactly 1 hour before we train to allow digestion. We have, once again, 100 grams of chicken, 300 grams of potatoes, and a bit of broccoli. So yes, having this 60 minutes before we train. Today we're training legs, and in theory today should probably be one of my best sessions in weeks, maybe months, because of the amount of carbs I have in me. This is the most carbs I've had in me for probably about 3 months now. So technically today should be a fantastic session. I'm really hoping it's going to be a fantastic session. We've got like the retro Adidas t-shirt on. Credits to Dad. This is actually my dad, so shout out to the dad for providing the tee. Me and Cam will be training, and I'll get that all filmed up for you guys. So yeah, gonna consume this now, sit down, relax, watch a bit of YouTube as my kind of pre-workout setup, and then head off to the gym and hit a good old leg session, which would be fantastic. So just to show you that I am actually eating this, bit of broccoli. Wow, pop that up. Lol. Okay, ladies and gents, workout complete, but I thought I'd just do a quick commentary. So I prefer doing commentaries because I can provide a bit of information, I can provide a bit of informative content for you guys. So if you want me to do more commentaries, just let me know down below, or just by dropping this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. So yesterday was leg session, we trained with Cam. The gym was just rammed, so we had to miss out a couple of exercises, which was not ideal just because the gym was so rammed and Cam was in a rush, so we had to kind of fly through the workout fairly quickly. So to start with, we started with seated hamstring curls. We actually started with calves, but the first clip I filmed was seated hamstring curls. And what I want you guys to focus with these is really contracting your hamstrings before doing anything. So before you start driving your heels backwards, you really want to try and contract your hamstrings first. So something I do is I point my feet out slightly like this, and I feel like I can get a better contraction on my hamstrings if I do that. What you want to do is really focus on and really think about your hamstrings and really drive your heels kind of towards your bum. So you want to drive your heels back as far as possible, nice and slow, eccentrics, strong, fairly fast. You just want to power through your concentrics, but always remember to focus on your eccentrics, nice and slow, nice and controlled. You don't want to be throwing that weight around. That is just not ideal. We then moved into like a close leg press, so this is like a substitute to what we'd normally do, like a V squat or something like that. Tough movement, so I would encourage you guys to go a little bit lighter than you usually would on a leg press, because a lot of people can tend to just load up the leg press with loads of weight and just throw it around. But with this, you want to be nice and slow, controlled eccentrics like I've already mentioned. And what I tend to do is, you know, the handles down below, I really try and pull myself into the pad. So you want to lock yourself in, really lock yourself in, focus on your eccentrics,
power through your concentrics. And to be honest, you don't really want to go heavy on this at all. I literally went 5 plates for like 10 reps, which is really tough today. Not sure why. We then moved into leg extensions. We did a set of 50 reps. We did a drop set of 50 reps. So we did 25 reps and then we dropped it and did another 25 reps. Once again with this, you really want to focus on locking yourself in to the machine. So really pull yourself to the pad. You don't want your bum coming anywhere. And you want to focus on driving through your quads. Once again, I point my feet out ever so slightly like this and I feel like I can activate my quads a little bit better. And yeah, really drive through your quads, really think about your quads. Like sometimes I literally just tap my quads to get that mind muscle connection, because if I can feel myself tapping my quads, I tend to kind of activate my quads a little bit better. I just say quads there so many times. Strong concentrics, really power through the concentrics. Hold for probably about half a second at the top, nice and slow eccentrics to keep the tension on the quads. And we just finished up with some adductor, abductor, and then I finished up with cardio, so Stairmaster. Why I opt for Stairmaster is because I feel like I can get my heart rate up to a level that needs to be. So with things like the treadmill, etc., I feel like my heart rate isn't high enough for cardio. So I do Stairmaster because it's also a little bit quicker. You can burn calories faster because your heart rate is more elevated. And I just feel like I'm struggling, like I'm sweating a lot, and that feels good. When you're doing cardio, you want to be sweating a lot. You want to feel like you've put your work in. You really want to feel like you've done a really hard and tough cardio session. So yeah, that is a wrap on the workout. So not a fantastic workout, if I'm honest, but it'll do. I'm heading off to Tesco now to grab some Cocoa Pops for our post-workout meal. So I don't normally have Cocoa Pops as a post-workout meal, but today we've got 150 grams of Cocoa Pops, which is going to be fantastic. So I need to snip to Tesco now to grab some because I don't actually have anything or any Cocoa Pops at the house. So yeah, let's go Tesco. So I'll do the trick. Holy moly, this is a big bowl. I didn't actually expect this to be this much. I don't tend to have Cocoa Pops, but let's go. 150 grams of Cocoa Pops, 150 milliliters of 7 skim milk. I believe this is about 100 gram of carb post-workout, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. Okay, and now for the finale, the final meal of the day. We have 100 grams of oats here, 30 grams of whey protein, 25 grams of strawberry jam, and then we've just got a little bit of chocolate on top there. We've got 2 plain rice cakes, and finally, this is the moment I've been waiting months for. We're going to be having 1 white chocolate cookie. I haven't had a cookie, donuts, muffins or anything in months. I cannot wait for this. This is going to make my day. This is going to finish off the day nicely. So I'm going to sit here, nibble on this oats for a while. The time's currently 9:30. I'm going to sit and enjoy this. Bit of Love Island, sister, and oats. I'm looking red. This is good. It's going to be good. So we've got oats on top of a rice cake. Let's try this out.
Jessica and Belle are giving Harley the skinny umbrella line. Bedroom's up there, kitchen's over there, and if you want to kiss Obi, the step ladders are in the room cupboard.
So, to conclude, so if you're interested in
played out, she's very fiery, but I enjoyed it and kind of went in with the attitude towards her. Hello, Irish, how are you? Nice to meet you, how are you?
Are you Irish?
I'm Irish, yeah. How are you? Limerick. Limerick, yeah. Yeah, the only one
I'm gonna eat this one slowly. Savor it. Savor. Oh wow, that was fantastic. That's probably the best experience of my life. 500 grams of carbs consumed. Officially feeling like I'm gonna pass out. Honestly, that cookie was just something else. There's something about cookies, just amazing. I really hope I'm just gonna pass out tonight, fall asleep nicely. Ready for a big day tomorrow. Got a big video coming for you guys tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna be a wrap on today's video. I hope you enjoyed this refeed and probably the best 41 seconds of my life, i.e. eating the cookie. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be feeling nice and full, nice and energized, and ready for a lovely session which you guys will see next week, next Sunday, the finale video. So yeah, thank you as always for watching the video, guys. Make sure you smash the button, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next time. Peace.
Subscribe to Thomas Roundtree, legend.